Hi there, Leo. I am Tanya Lee of Harmonia Tarot. Welcome to your September monthly. So, Leo, since we are in September, just wanted to give you a heads up that September is my birthday month, and for my birthday month I am doing a special. So for the whole month of September, if you book a private reading with me, you will get $10 off. You can find all that information in the description to to contact me. So that special is going until the end of September, so I just wanted to give you a heads up on there. So Leo, for September, if you are new to this channel, welcome. Go ahead and hit that subscribe link up top, that bell, hit it twice so you get notified of future readings. I am a consistent uploader. I upload a lot of readings during the week. So I do weeklies, monthlies, and occasionally when I feel guided, I also do dailies. I also have a Facebook page called Harmonia Tarot. Feel free to join me there. I do lives at least twice a week there for also a chance to get some live card pools, and if you have questions, it's based on donation. So Leo, for September, we are ready to go. I'm already in tune to the cards. I've meditated, I pre-shuffled your cards. Just want to remind everybody, since time is always moving, it's not always on the exact dot. Even though that this is being pulled for September, and it's early, I'm in August right now, but I'm starting to record now for September. Just a reminder that some of this may resonate now, some of this may not resonate until the future. So just keep an open mind and always use your own intuition. I always am adamant about that. So if this reading does not resonate with you, Leos, that's okay. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If it's not for you, it's not for you. All right, so here we go, Leo. Let's do some shuffle. We're gonna start off with some oracle cards, calling in our guides, our ancestors, our ascendants to give us clear messages. What does Leo need to know for the month of September? What does Leo need to know for the month of September? Cannot believe we are in September. Time flies. What does Leo need to know? Clean it up. A higher power. Loyal heart. All right, Leo. I'm feeling for some of you that this is the time, especially with the fall coming about and seasons. It's not just about cleaning house. It's about purging. It's about resetting yourself. So we have the first card here, which is clean it up. Okay, you see how he's kind of cleaning the sky. This is all about purging, maybe purging old paradigms, purging old beliefs, purging things that do no longer serve you. And we'll see what the tarot has to say, what additional messages that are pulled out. But to me, this really means that you are trying to get yourself into a clean state of mind. Because when you clean up those old paradigms, those things that no longer serve you, what happens is that you allow yourself to have room for things that do serve you. So just keep in mind, you have a 21 and a 4 here that comes down to a 3 and a 4. These are very divine numbers. With higher power, this is also something, and a reminder that the universe is allowing you to know that when you do this, when you allow that state of mind to be cleaned, okay? What's going to happen is it's going to attract partnerships, friendships, relationships, careers, endeavors, dreams. It's going to attract that towards you, things that are more loyal to you. So you see we have the loyal heart here, the loyal heart, and it's, two owls here. So owls are very intuitive, beings, or intuitive. Usually they mean for the meaning of owls is something that is intuitive, wise, very wise, okay? So keep that in mind, that when you're going through this purging, that it's necessary so that the universe can bring in things that are in your vibration so that you have room. You have to have room for stuff, right? Out with the old, in with the new. but you can't hold it on or you get very overburdened, or it might saturate into other relationships. So I do feel this overall reading is going to be about purging, but let's see what the tarot has to say. All right. For the monthlies, the way I do it is I do a spread for the first of the month, the middle of the month, and then the last line is for the end of the month. Keep in mind, time is always fluid and moving, so the first of the month might be right now or might be future. Let's see what we have. I just do a slow shuffle and then I'll split these cards. Two of Water, Temptation, the Emperor, Nine of Fire, Nine of Air reversed. We're on the midline now. Eight of Earth, Two of Air reversed, Two of Earth reversed, last line. Four of Air reversed, Queen of Air reversed, Eight of Fire, High Priestess. Under the deck, we have the Nine of Earth. We're almost at a completion. I feel for some of you Leos, and this, Earth is for Earth signs, so this could be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. Doesn't necessarily mean it's somebody else, but I do feel that the overall energy of this is that you're coming into a completion. You're getting close to it. That's why you're going through the cleanup, so that you can get that completion, so that you can bring in the new. Now, for some of you, this is in regards to allowing the old things that did not serve you, like a relationship. We have started out here with the Two of Water. This is Two of Cups. So this is water energy, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. We have here a partnership. So to me, I'm really reading this for the people who are within or wanting a relationship. There are some desires here with 15 that is leaving somebody a little bit exhausted, because they want to be able to have some love in their life that brings them joy, that brings them happiness, that allows them to be themselves, to be their authentic selves. But they're cleaning up some things from past hurts that they have been through. I do believe we have somebody here who is really in the verge of healing and also is getting through that stage. But because they're still clearing out, it is allowing them to really think about what they want in a relationship. So they are taking control. We have the Emperor here, Leo, this is you. They're taking control, okay? A lion's all about being, the king of the jungle, right? But, with the Emperor card, it also can be about being high and strategic. It can kind of be manipulative in a sense too, and sometimes come off as egotistical, but I really feel like this is more about that loyalty, that loyal heart, having that loyalty, knowing your worth, knowing what kind of relationship you want. Next to it, we have the Nine of Fire. I really feel with this particular card, you see how she's looking at the stars? She's looking at her dreams. She's wanting more. She's examining it, right? She's examining as to what makes me happy. What can I do to make myself happy so I can attract this kind of love and loyalty that I want? For the mid-month, we have Nine of Air reversed. This is about being vulnerable, about being aligned and in tuned here. Do you see how she's kind of balancing? It's almost like it's like a leaf almost that she's balancing on there. Has a sense of freedom. With this reversed, I do believe that, and this is air energy too, so I do believe that the relationship that you have left has left you in a state of not having this confidence, of not feeling free. Do you see how she's entrapped by these birds? I feel like it's going to be coming to an end to this. but it's just allowing it. You have it right underneath the Two of Water. So I believe that you're releasing this so that you can allow a good relationship to come in. Next to that, you have the Eight of Earth. This is all about doing something new, learning something new, giving yourself education. I feel like something may be growing or, you know, having abundance. This also could be having a new relationship, you know. What would make it into fruition? Well, how can I be in sync with someone? Do you see how we have here, Leo, we have the violin, and outside of the violin from the top portion here is growing a tree with abundance. To me, I really feel like this is a time of growth, for personal growth. Now, next to that, we do have the Two of Air. It is reversed. So whatever indecisiveness, confusion that this relationship brought, you see how she's got looking at two birds here? This isn't too different from the two fish. This is reversed. This is coming out of something. This is coming out of this state of lack, of the state of unhappiness, of the state of confusion. With Two of Earth, you felt like you were juggling a lot, right? But this is reversed. So you're done with that. I mean, these are right next to each other. You have two twos right next to each other, and it's Earth energy. So you could have been you could have been dealing with an air or an earth sign. Earth again is Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. You do have a lot of earth and air in here, so that might have been your other individual. But the point is, do you see how they're both juggling? I feel like in this relationship, someone wasn't made a priority, and this person who is knowing that they need to let go of this hurt, this past hurt, this heartache, is really done with the confusion, really done with all the juggling. Now they're at the point where they can release this. Underneath this, you do have the Four of Air reversed. Do you see how she is looking a little bit distraught? Do you see how she's reflecting? She's having some idea here of a past loss. And I feel like with it going right underneath this row, I mean, we're at the last end of it here for the month, but do you see how, and I always look at the different angles here too, but do you see how these are all going down the line of the Two of Waters here? This is what you are releasing. This is what you're releasing. And a relationship that no longer served you. Lots of air here. Lots of air here. So we have the Queen of Fire reversed. Another owl on this card. So again, I believe that you're looking for something that is loyal. But with this reversed, this wasn't something that was loyal, okay? It was something that, you know, the Queen of Fire, it's a Queen of Air, can come off. She is very wise. She's very wise in an analytical, strategic way. She can kind of she knows what she's doing, right? She can kind of come off as cold, controlling, and not really, you know, I mean, basically the bitch card, right? This is reversed. So to me, I feel like whatever bitterness, whatever resentment you were feeling, Leo, whether this was you or the other person, you're letting it go now. This is something that you're like, yeah, no, it's not serving me. It made me tired. We have here the Eight of Fire. We have a panda here with a person. They're going through the woods. You see all the wands here. They're kind of working. This is moving away from this, okay? Even though it's at the night and there's lanterns here, there's a lot of symbolism here with circles. I mean, you have circles everywhere within these cards. There's some kind of unison here, something that was not in sync, okay? I feel like with this particular one too, next to the High Priestess, this is where your intuition is going to really come in. This is all about receiving, right? This is all about receiving and getting to the point of this. She knows what she deserves. She knows what she wants. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say on here. I'm going to pull another validation deck on top of these. What does Leo need to know for September with this spread? For some of you, if this is career-based, you know, you are stepping into your own, and I feel like this is entrepreneurship. and leaving a job, coming towards this. But for most of you, or a majority of you who are within this, looking at this, I feel like there is a relationship that no longer served you. For some, what you're really searching is for that loyalty. Yeah. And career-wise, I believe it's like loyalty of, you know, a new job, a new partnership. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords that just came out reversed. The Death. This is going to end. So there, I mean, the Death is like basically the final. So Knight of Swords, this is all about coming in, abrupt action and so forth. This sometimes can come off as being too abrupt, careless, harshness. This is coming away. So whatever carelessness, if this person had given that a lot to you, had rushed in and just given you heartache and hurt. I feel like whoever had this past relationship really hurt you, really made you think about, I mean, it's just like your lack of self-esteem and confidence has gone down so much that it just didn't serve you anymore. And I really feel like the universe was pushing you to see your confidence, to see your worth, to leave. And so that you started to clean up that act. With this healing involved, we do have death right here. Okay? Death is coming in to basically take that away. That's a new, this is right here, a new chapter. Let's see what's on top of this. This is this week. Hermit. The Hermit. This is, again, looking within. Now, this is Nine of Fire, and I know that's not typical tarot. I know, but I'm looking at the pictures for this, especially with this deck. It's very, it calls to me picture-wise in here, so it's not always the typical tarot messages. But do you see how they're both looking? This is both looking at insight, both looking at what their worth is, what their dreams are, what they want out of this. Yeah, this toxicity is going to end. You are going to get that 10 of Cups feeling when you get out of this toxicity, okay? This was a partnership that no longer served you. This was reversed, so that means you're done with this toxicity. You're done with feeling caged in. I feel like this was an extremely abusive, maybe a narcissistic, I mean, it doesn't have to be physically abusive, but I feel like this might have been a very narcissistic relationship where someone was very controlling. Someone made you feel like you were the bad guy. Your hopes and your dreams within that High Priestess was this. So your fulfillment of what you want is that 10 of Cups. It's taking you great strength. Leo, this is you. This is taking you a lot of strength. But you know you want a committed relationship that serves you better. You want, I mean, you definitely want a committed relationship. It's something that means to you, whether it's, if this is career-wise, just flip it to career. But I mean, this is basically wanting someone to see your worth. Just 2 more cards on the last row. Yeah, you are moving away from this. This is, you know, we have with the 6 of Swords, this is something you're moving away from. You're no longer serving you. You want to get out of these waters. I mean, I always feel like that's something where it's like almost like moving location, you know? King of Wands reversed. This is this is somebody who's passionate, driven, somebody who is creative, fiery. This is fire, you know, fire energy here, but it is reversed. I do feel like this is going to be, and I feel like this is a lot your energy. I feel like once you clean this up, you are going to see those new beginnings. You are going to see what's going to come near. Yeah, you have, I mean, look, you have this. You have the 9 of Cups. So you need to get through this, right? Once you get through this, you have all the tools that you need. You have all your tools that you need for a loving relationship. It's going to bring you a lot of fulfillment. This is going to bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment when you allow that, when you allow it to come up. This is the Queen of Cups. So when you have the Queen of Cups, it's something that's flowing, compassionate, emotional, loving. That's what you were looking. So allow that to come out, and that will really push you forward to the relationship you want. So I am going to pull an animal spirit card for you. Let's make some room here. Pull a couple of these for you to help guide you and pull in your inner animal messages. All right. What animal spirits do we need for Leo? Leo. You have the cat spirit. Come on, this is like a little Leo. Claim your independence. Claim your independence. I mean, you can't get any more independent than a cat, right? Pull in that Emperor energy. Pull in that Emperor energy. I feel like another sign had gotten this. Of course, I can't, since I channel, I don't remember which ones are what anymore. But I feel like another sign I got in this, it might have been an earth sign where someone was feeling independent and claiming this. So you might have earth in your chart. I feel like once you get control of that energy, you're going to bring in the love. Actually, if you look at the chest here, there's a heart like that's embedded in this heart of this. This is loyalty. This is love. This is wanting more. There's that heart again. So there's definitely something loyalty here that you're going to be able to bring the relationship that you desire and deserve. That's loving, equal give and take, no abuse. The buffalo spirit. The abundant universe will provide. Listen. Allow the universe to bring this in for you. Gifts come in hidden blessings. So remember that. All right, Leo, that is your September monthly. If this resonated with you, go ahead and comment. I do read my comments, so I love to hear from you guys. And if you liked it, go ahead and hit liked. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. All right? Thanks so much, Leo, for tuning in, and see you next month.